Hi, hello everyone! I'm Toshi from Japan and tourist guide for foreigners. In this video, I'll show you
Japanese nightlife etiquette 16 things you need to know before traveling to Japan in 2024.
I think many visitors to Japan look forward to experiencing the country's vibrant nightlife, especially Japanese bars. Japan offers a wide variety of drinking spots, including izakayas, bars, standing bars, girls' bars, and even outdoor drinking venues. You'll find an impressive array of drinks, from traditional sake and shochu to beer, whiskey, and wine, ensuring a fun night out. However, Japanese drinking culture comes with its own unique set of rules that foreigners might not be familiar with. Plus, there has been a rise in scams involving izakayas and drinking, so it's important to get the current information. In this video, we'll cover 13 unspoken rules of Japanese izakayas and highlight 3 common scams to watch out for. By the end, you'll know how to enjoy Japan's nightlife safely and comfortably, so make sure to watch till the end.
So, let's get started.
Unspoken rules. Number 1. Oto-oshi.
When you enter an izakaya in Japan, you'll notice that in about 90% of the places, a small dish will be brought to your table even if you didn't order it. This is called otoshi, a unique Japanese custom that acts as a kind of seating charge, usually around 400 yen. In some places, you might be able to refuse it, but generally, it's non-negotiable. Personally, I'm not a fan of this rule because the dish might not be something you actually want to eat. I'd prefer you get to choose what you like.
If you want to avoid this, I recommend ordering a set-course meal or opting to a drink at a regular restaurant instead of izakaya.
Number 2. All you can drink.
All you can drink is a system where you pay a fixed fee to drink as much as you like within a set time period, usually in izakayas and some restaurants. Typically, it lasts about 2 hours and costs between 1,500 to 2,000 yen, making it a great deal if you plan to have more than 4 drinks. However, be aware that the drinks available under all you can drink are usually pre-selected, and anything not listed might incur extra charges or be unavailable. Also, you often need to finish your current drink before ordering another, as most places have a 1 glass at a time rule. Some establishments offer the option to extend your drinking time for an additional fee.
If you enjoy drinking and have a high tolerance, definitely take advantage of this system to make the most of Japan's nightlife.
Number 3. Senbero.
Senbero literally means getting tipsy for 1,000 yen and is a key part of Japanese izakaya culture. Many izakayas across Japan offer this deal, which typically includes 3 alcoholic drinks and 1 small dish for just 1,000 yen. If that's not enough, you can always order additional food and drinks. Using senbero is a great way to enjoy a fun night out in Japan without breaking the bank.
So take advantage of this fantastic deal and immerse yourself in Japan's vibrant nightlife.
Number 4. Hashigozake.
In Japan, hashigozake refers to bar hopping, where you move from one izakaya to another, enjoying drinks at each spot. The term comes from the idea of climbing a ladder, step by step. One of the joys of hashigozake is experiencing different atmospheres and menus. You might start in a lively izakaya, then move to a quiet bar, or switch from enjoying shochu and sake to wine and cocktails. Golden Gai in Shinjuku is especially popular among foreigners for bar hopping. I recently visited and had a fantastic time meeting people from all over the world.
Number 5. Kakuuchi.
Kakuuchi is a unique Japanese drinking culture where you can drink the alcohol you buy right inside the liquor shop. The charm of kakuuchi lies in its affordability and the lack of seating charges. I visited Mimisu Sake Den in Tokyo to experience it firsthand. I enjoyed tasting regional beers and various kinds of sake while savoring delicious snacks that pair perfectly with the drinks. It's a great place to meet fellow alcohol enthusiasts, as conversations naturally start with the person next to you. The atmosphere and staff are fantastic, with some staff members speaking English.
皆さんお待ちしてます。リマスタケ店に来てね。
If you are in Tokyo, definitely check it out.
Number 6. Tachinomiya, standing bar.
Tachinomiya are standing bars in Japan where you drink while standing, as there are no chairs. These places are typically cheaper and more casual than sit-down bars, making them easy to enter and enjoy. In Japan, they are popular as a third place away from home and work. I often go on Tachinomiya tour myself. These bars are great for meeting fellow drinkers, as conversations naturally start with the person next to you.
Enjoy a fun night in Japan by chatting with whoever you find next to you.
Number 7. One drink, one order.
The one drink, one order policy in Japan requires each person to order at least one drink and one food item. This helps restaurants maintain profitability, as low orders can impact their revenue. About 50% of Japanese izakayas use this system. It's usually not a problem if you plan to eat and drink normally.
But be aware if you only want a drink or just a meal.
Number 8. 2-hour seating limit.
In Japan, many izakayas have a 2-hour seating limit policy. This means you can enjoy your time there for up to 2 hours. Unlike restaurants abroad, izakayas are primarily places to drink, and customers often stay for long periods. This policy helps increase customer turnover. It typically applies during busy times, and you'll usually be informed about it upon entry.
If there is no explanation when you enter, it likely doesn't apply.
Number 9. Order drinks before food.
In Japanese izakayas, it's common to order an alcoholic drink as soon as you're seated. Many people say, "Toriaezu nama biru kudasai," which means, "I'll have a draft beer for now." But don't worry, if the server comes too quickly, just say, "A little more time, please." Take your time choosing your drink and enjoy the night.
If you want to experience a Japanese culture, try saying "Toriaezu namabiru kudasai."
Number 10. Drink outside.
One surprising thing I noticed while living in the US is the strict regulations on outdoor drinking. In the US, enjoying beer or wine in public spaces is often illegal. However, in Japan, drinking outdoors is perfectly acceptable. This is especially evident during cherry blossom season, when people gather under beautiful sakura trees to celebrate and enjoy drinks together. That said, there's a crucial update. Starting October 2024, public drinking may be banned in Shibuya, Tokyo, due to issues like littering and noise. This could expand to other major cities as well.
I'll keep you updated with any new information, so make sure to subscribe to my channel.
Number 11. Order a bottle of shochu.
In Japanese izakayas, you can order shochu not only by the bottle, but also by the glass. This is often more economical, especially if you're drinking with a group or enjoy the same drink so much. However, keep in mind that water and ice, which you might need to mix with your shochu, are usually charged extra.
Number 12. Keep your bottle of shochu.
As I mentioned in the previous chapter, you can order shochu by the bottle in izakayas. If you can't finish it in one visit, many places allow you to leave the bottle there for your next visit. This means you can enjoy the remaining drink next time without paying again for the bottle. Just remember, some izakayas may charge a storage fee or have limits on how long they can keep your bottle.
Number 13. Free water at izakaya.
Unlike many countries where you pay for water, in Japanese izakayas, you can enjoy free water. If you want to sip your drink slowly or need to hydrate after a few, feel free to order water without hesitation. Some places also provide oshibori, a warm, damp towel, as a gesture of hospitality.
However, remember that when ordering shochu by the bottle, water or ice for mixing often comes with additional charge.
Common tourist traps. Number 14. Birds rip you off.
This scam often happens particularly in areas like Kabukicho in Shinjuku and Roppongi, UC. These areas are known for their vibrant nightlife, but they're also hotspots for a certain kind of scam. It usually starts with street touts who promise unbelievably cheap drinks or all-you-can-drink deals to lure you into their bars. When it's time to pay, you might be hit with an exorbitant bill, and things can take a dark turn from there. Some unfortunate visitors have faced intimidation, threats, or even violence when refusing to pay. Many people, both Japanese and foreigners, have experienced these scams, so I often found police officers along the street and announcements warning against these scams. But to stay safe, here's what you need to do. Never follow these street touts into bars, and do some research on bars and clubs beforehand. Check out their reviews and reputation.
So please keep these tips in mind and enjoy your time in Japan. Safe travels!
Number 15. Spiked drink.
When you're in the area like Roppongi and Shinjuku, Tokyo, a vibrant entertainment district, the last thing you'd expect is to fall victim to a spiked drink scam. Here's how it works. You enter a bar, innocently place an order, and engage in conversation, either with the bartender or someone you've met there. Unknown to you, your drink gets spiked. After just a few sips, you black out. The purpose behind this scam is often to steal your passport or empty your wallet. When you wake up, you're confronted with an exorbitant bill you supposedly owe the bar. The staff may even resort to force to make you withdraw cash from an ATM, putting your safety at risk. Sexual assaults have also been reported in connection with spiked drinks, making this a great concern. To protect yourself, be extra cautious when entering bars in the area like Roppongi and Shinjuku. Don't drink alone, especially in less reputable areas. Always keep an eye on your drink and never leave it unattended. By staying in a group and watching out for each other, you can significantly reduce the risk of falling victim to this scam.
Your safety is the most important, so please stay alert while enjoying the nightlife in Japan.
Number 16. Friendly bar friends.
Picture this. You're strolling through these bustling nightlife districts, and a friendly Japanese woman, who you might have met via mobile app or just on the street, invites you for a drink. Sounds harmless, right? Well, not quite. You may find yourself in a bar, having a great time, when suddenly, your new friend disappears. Usually with excuses like needing to use the restroom or make a call. And then, here comes the catch. The bar staff swoops in and hands you an outrageous bill, sometimes for just a few drinks. It's a classic bait-and switch. To avoid falling for this scam, be cautious about accepting random invitations, especially if they seem too good to be true. And, as I mentioned in the previous chapter, when visiting nightlife spots in big cities like Tokyo and Osaka, it's always a good idea to stick to reputable bars and clubs, perhaps ones you've researched or read reviews about online. So, keep your wits about you, stay safe, and enjoy your nightlife in Japan.
How was Japanese nightlife etiquette in 2024?
Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like button. See you in my next video. Bye!